benefits of all this to the country?
I believe the benefit, again, looking at it from what I think is our own main strategic goal, the benefit for me first and foremost is that for us being positioned here, it behooves on us to be able to at least help in facilitating technology transfer into Nigeria. This role has to be taken upon individuals. I mean, the challenges are there, don't get me wrong. But by being able to sign the strategic alliance with these US firms and then being able to facilitate them into establishing these industries in Nigeria, it means that we will first and foremost have been able to bring that technology into the country. Then we have the possibility to be able to engage the youth in training them on the use of this technology. And if this technology is, if they're able to provide services in the country, it would equally be a source of revenue generation. And as such, so we would have also been able to do our part by elevating the expectations that we have from the governments in the country. With respect to Nigerian government, I think there were high expectations, I must admit to that. But what the government has also been able to do over the last 8 to 9 years is that constant interface of seeking and requesting Nigerians abroad to bring in their services and their capabilities home. As much as the ability to be able to coerce that medium has not been adequately firmed up, I believe there are other Nigerians that have been able to benefit from the government support. And in my own aspect, as I said, my strategic initiative was to always come in and engage the in-country companies, because I realized that's really where most of the in-country companies lacked in terms of, yes, they can go out and get a project, but they often also do not have the technical capability to be able to execute this project. So I must say that the fact that the government enabled us that forum and that avenue, it has been highly encouraging. The challenges are there, but that has been highly encouraging. And so the contracts are coming up, and the ability to be able to get to the right people, the right source, and those who probably would allow your initiative to receive government attention is always the muddy water that you have to walk through. With respect to United States government, I think Africa vis-a-vis Nigeria has not really postured very positively in the view of American Business Forum. But if you look at that, you also can split that into maybe a couple of sectors. American business engagement in the oil and gas sector has been, very, very impressive. So if you do have a service that relates to oil and gas, I believe you will get a lot of great support from the American government. But again, there has been several other initiatives that are out there, which I think we also must explore. One of them is USAID, USTDA, there's Exim Bank, there's IFC, there's OPIC. Now, but all these institutions, for someone like me, coming in from the academic environment, they were not quite an industry that I would say I understood very well in terms of how to harness all those financial resources. But again, it became a learning process, which I had gone through and which I had succeeded also in being able to begin to leverage the ability to bring out a project from Nigeria and also interface it with Exim Bank or IFC or OPIC or USTDA to see how one could source the funding, or what you call a tripartite funding that can enable you to bring in the Nigerian side and also the US financial capability to help in enhancing what you aim at doing. I would hope that with the new administration here in the United States at the moment, that we will probably have that same opportunity to further enhance on all this initiative. My conceptual belief has always been that because you have these Africans who are American citizens, we often understand better how to navigate the political terrains in those countries where we would like to engage those services. And as such, it may take some time, but we will definitely be able to broker these areas. The resources are out there, but again, we probably may not be so versatilely experienced in how to combine the economic aspects, the business aspects with the technology and the technical aspect. So depending on how you want to engage any of these countries, if you're going in as a technology provider, you may be able to have a drive. If you're going in from a consultancy point of view, then you also have the challenges that you're going to be faced with. So it can be quite a tough challenge, but on both sides, and then given time, which again to most people may seem endless, but by measuring the success that I've also been able to accomplish so far, I would definitely think that breaking in at this point is definitely something of a positive motivation, which we'll definitely need for us to build upon. And ultimately, you know, if we're able to bring this project to the forefront, then we would have taken advantage of that to help also American business in being able to sell American products into the Nigerian market, as well as both the products and the professional capability, and at the same time helping facilitating technology transfer to Nigeria.
Well, Dr. Sawyer, thank you very much for your information, and we wish you success in all the endeavors, and we'll be seeing you in future. Thank you.
Thank you very much.